All right, we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Your boy, Deluxe Man, live for his Raw review. And gonna let things get set up here. You guys are gonna have to help me with this. Not too keen on how to start the group chat, but I'm just gonna type some stuff. So, gonna let some people come in first before I get started. Those of you who already have arrived, gotta know, man, how you felt about Raw. I thought it was great. I thought it was a great episode of Monday Night Raw, man. It was really, really cool. But yeah, man, this episode, I already know it won't be replicated next week. You know, this is one of those Raws that was rare, where it was awesome, and next week will be just another dip. But whoever booked this episode of Raw, oh, it was awesome. It was fabulous, man. But yeah, man, this is great. But yeah, guys, those of you coming in right now, gonna wait a little bit longer. Give me your thoughts on Raw down below. I gotta know how you felt about this episode of Monday Night Raw. Good stuff, man. This is, it's one of those things you have to really stop and just appreciate as a wrestling fan. Someone like me, who I will honestly I'll admit right now, I am critical for good reason. I'm always critical for good reason. I don't just do rants or just hardcore bashings of WWE or any wrestling company because I can and for viewership. No, it's because I have standards and I do care, and I want every wrestling promotion to be the best it can possibly be. Tonight, WWE did excellently in showing us that when they care, when they want to, they can give us a great episode of Raw. So as I'm doing this review, down below, go crazy and tell me how you felt about Monday Night Raw. So let's go ahead and get started. This is your boy, Deluxe Man, up here with a live WWE RAW review. And Monday Night Raw came from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And I will say Montreal was better at being a Chicago crowd than Chicago was at Extreme Rules. This crowd was nuts. This crowd was awesome. We need more crowds like this. We won't get it, but man, this crowd helped this episode of Raw be something really awesome. Let me pull up my script really quickly to be sure I cover everything. Like I said, whoever booked this show, whoever did it, needs a raise. Triple H, Vince, Stephanie, whoever is in charge of making these shows, pay him double for this episode, and continue to encourage him to produce episodes like this. This was awesome. This was a great episode of Monday Night Raw. I am giving it an A. Definitely worth an A. It's a show that I can watch over and over and over again and still enjoy. Some of you might ask me, is this just as good as the Raw after WrestleMania 31? Yeah. You might even say it's a little bit better, but I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say it's on par with that Raw. So, gotta say this. There was a random commercial with Daniel Bryan. It was about the 5-hour energy stuff. And he's doing these workout routines. And he's going, yes, yes, yes. And then he's jump roping. Yes, yes, yes. And he does the squats with the dumbbell. Yes, yes, yes. This is awesome. That was great. But let's get to the Raw review. You're tired of me stalling. Here we go. We kick off the show, thankfully, we kick it off not with the Authority. Not with the Authority. Hallelujah. But with Randy Orton and Roman Reigns. Orton comes out, says he is going to beat Seth Rollins. And then Reigns comes out to booze. They bicker. Roman Reigns tries to one-up Randy Orton on the microphone, but Randy Orton says, "Oh, I'm a multi-time world champion, and you're not. You suck." And Roman Reigns is like, "I beat you at SummerSlam." And then the New Day came out. Now, I don't know about you, but when the New Day came out, I got happy because to me, it feels good to have mid-card wrestlers opening up the show. And I felt like all three of them, Xavier Woods, I felt like Big E, and I felt like Kofi Kingston knocked it out the park. Really good segment. It felt different. It was fresh, and it wasn't the same old, same old. And the crowd was engaged from the moment they came out. New Day sucks. New Day sucks. It was great. Yes, we know. These guys are heels for being stereotypical. Really. That is how they get their heel heat. They get their heel heat by being stereotypical, pretty much. I will say this, though. The crowd was more engaged with Kofi Kingston, Big E, and Xavier Woods than they was with Roman Reigns. And all three of them beat Roman Reigns on the microphone. I mean, the zinger with Big E when he told, who did he tell this? Oh, he told this to Randy Orton. He said, what did he say? He said, not only does Seth Rollins have your number, he has it on speed dial. I laughed. That was hilarious. And then we got the 3-on-2 handicap match, which I was happy about. I'm like, yes, something new, a tag team match. Let's do it. So we had the 3-on-2 handicap match. New Day versus Randy Orton and Roman Reigns. Good showcasing of all 5 talents. I love how New Day gets the victory, and it's a great way to set up the main event as well. Roman Reigns spears Randy Orton by accident, and I didn't talk about the match. I'm not going to talk about the match. I feel like it was just a standard, solid match. Not much that stood out other than the New Day are good heels, and the crowd was engaged because of the New Day. But Reigns spears Orton, and then, you know, Kofi Kingston, of all people, Kofi Kingston pins Randy Orton. Kingston finally pins Randy Orton. Actually, no, he pinned him before. Remember that Raw when Randy Orton was champion and Kofi Kingston pinned him? Well, you know what? We considered that his redemption for the burial. This, to me, was the actual redemption for the burial. Because now Kofi Kingston has a direction. And now they can use this victory as heel heat for the stable. And they can become something much more awesome. Think about this, guys. Now the tag team champions can say, we beat the main event that's happening at Payback. We are the best thing going for Raw right now. So whatever team beats them, they will be made. So I'm happy about that. Kane comes out and announces that Orton will be facing Reigns in the main event. And I said, please be good. Please be good. Please. We all know what happens eventually, but I was like, please, for the love of God, be good. Because their match at SummerSlam was good. So I'm thinking, yeah, they should have a good match. And their promo later on with excuse me. Oh, I'm getting my words mixed up. Cesaro and Tyson Kidd. Where did I get Ambrose from? Oh, he's next. He's not even next. Whatever. Cesaro and Tyson Kidd had their little segment with them, and they started to do Tyson Kidd's fact. We need to get that over, okay? Somehow, some way, we need more segments with Tyson Kidd and Cesaro to get over the fact. Whatever we have to do. We're the best tag team ever. Fact. Fact. Get that over. Somehow, some way. New Day sucks. New Day sucks. And then Xavier Woods, you're not going to ruin our night. It's just really good, man. I just love these guys as heels. I told you guys. The moment you turn the New Day heel, they would be awesome, and they are. So now I'm going to tell you, the day they turn Roman Reigns heel, he will be awesome. Because that's the only thing he's missing. To me, Roman Reigns is missing a good character. And I don't think he's going to find it until he turns heel. I don't hate the guy. I just don't like what they're doing with him right now. Moving on, Ryback had a promo. He had a promo with, was it Renee Young? Yes, it was Renee Young. It was weird at first because he came out, he rose the microphone, he was all like, "You sound hungry, Montreal," and got no reaction. He got nothing. And then after a while, he starts talking, and the crowd just gave him a hard time. And then he said, "You know what? I just got to work with it. I just got to run with it and be myself. You have to understand." And I think the crowd felt sorry for him and gave him a feed me more, feed me more. So I thought, all right, that's cool. Be yourself, be genuine. And he won the crowd over because of that. Then he proceeded to fuck it all up. He proceeded to ruin everything. He cuts the exact same promo he cut, I think, in 2014 during that feud with Rusev about how he hurt his leg and how he had to fight to get to where he is. And it sounded so wooden. It sounded so rehearsed. Hashtag rehearsed. Rehearsed. And it was just bad. It was bad. The first time he cut it, it was genuine. It was nice. Cool. This time it was just like, dude, really? Really? It just didn't come off very well. His delivery was just bad. Ryback. Horrible, horrible. And then Bray Wyatt comes up and just destroys him in his promo. And Bray Wyatt's starting to sound a little repetitive too. I'm not a fan of this feud. Let's just get it out the way. I am not looking forward to Ryback versus Bray Wyatt. They need to go out there at Payback and do something to really turn my head. Because to me, if Bray Wyatt beats Ryback, what does it do? Nothing. He beats Ryback. Congratulations. But if Ryback beats Bray Wyatt, good for Ryback, but Bray Wyatt is done. I mean, okay, you have this guy. I'm sorry. I know good mic work is going to kill me for this. I know a lot of you John Cena fans are going to kill me for this. But he comes up, has an awesome career, fights John Cena, gets crushed by that John Cena machine. It's not John Cena's fault. It's the booking of John Cena that crushed Bray Wyatt, just like it crushed Rusev, no pun intended. But he then has that little feud with Dean Ambrose, does nothing. Fights Undertaker, loses to The Undertaker, loses to him, and then now I feel like if he loses to Ryback, where does he go from there? So this feud's not going to do anything. I hope they turn heads. I just don't have a lot of hope in it, or for it, whatever is the phrase right there. Next up, we had Cesaro and Tyson Kidd versus The Ascension. First off, I forgot The Ascension existed. That's a bad thing. It's a bad thing when you forget. You forget The Ascension existed. Good God. They were so awesome on NXT with the whole yeah. Now they're trying to be Legion of Doom ripoffs, and it's not working. It's just, Jesus Christ, it's bad. It's really bad. But the match was fine. It was going meh until Cesaro got inside that ring, and then it took off. This guy grabs one of them. I don't remember who it was. He grabs one of them, and he throws him up against the turnbuckle, uppercut, next turnbuckle, uppercut, next turnbuckle, uppercut, in succession, 8 freaking times, and it was sick. Hashtag Cesaro is a beast. Hashtag we want Cesaro. Hashtag push Cesaro. Hashtag world champion. Hashtag motherfucking beast. He is awesome. And hashtag uppercut city. I don't want to go to Suplex City as of right now. Let's wait until Brock Lesnar comes back to go to Suplex City. Right now, I want to go to Uppercut City. Hashtag Uppercut City. He is awesome. I don't understand how someone like Vince McMahon can honestly go up on his network and say someone like Cesaro can't get over. he can't connect. What is he doing right now as a babyface? He's connecting. Hello. You know, you would think a company man like Vince McMahon would have a lot more faith in people like Cesaro. But what do I know? I'm just a wrestling fan. But it was crazy. I love the giant swing at the end. The crowd popped for it. And then, of course, the drop kick combo. And that's how they won the match. Cesaro and Tyson Kidd are awesome. Just get the facts. The catchphrase. Fat catchphrase. I'm giving a lot of you a lot of botches tonight. But for real, man, anyone that says Cesaro can't connect with the audience, they're idiots. I don't care if it's Vince McMahon or Stephanie or Triple H. This guy is awesome as a babyface. Now just get the whole fat thing over, please. Then the show just, oh my God, it just accelerates to even more awesomeness. We got Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. They come out and, no, actually before the match, this happened before the match. Kane makes a new stipulation. If Dean Ambrose beats Seth Rollins, he gets added to the main event of Payback. So then it becomes a fatal four-way. When he said that, I was like, he better freaking win. Ambrose better freaking win. I was invested. Thank you. What a way to make a match matter, okay? This is how you make matches matter, man. And this match was very old school, very textbook. And then it just went to a totally different level. And it got insane, man. A sick clothesline to the outside. I love that rebound clothesline. I love it. Why is that not a finisher? I did a video last week about big moves ending matches and not assigned moves. That rebound clothesline should finish a match. Just one time. Have him fight someone random. He hits that thing, pins a 1, 2, 3. I'd buy it. But a sick clothesline to the outside, a buckle bomb, a buckle power bomb to the freaking barricade. That was sick. And Ambrose just escapes a 10 count. I love that. I love those near fall finishes, those false finishes. I'm trying to find the right words, but this is why I edit my videos. But the false finish with the 10 count, that was nice. The end right before the finish, where Seth Rollins hits this jumping enziguri, and then Ambrose comes back and hits the rebound clothesline. That was awesome. And then finally, J&J Security interferes. And despite their interference, Ambrose rolls up Seth Rollins and pins him. 1, 2, 3. Ambrose wins. That crowd went nuts. They just went ape shit, and I went ape shit. It was awesome. So now the main event at Payback is a fatal four-way. Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton. That is a match I want to see. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait for it. What a great way to introduce Dean Ambrose. I now believe WWE is pushing this guy again. Thank you. After all this time, what made them decide that? Oh, maybe it was because Lesnar's not here and Bryan is gone. So they said, screw it. We got to push somebody. So here you go. It was great. And Kane, you know what? Kane wasn't as annoying as he usually is this week because the booking really helped him. We got great matches. He set them up. And I just love the stuff with him and Rollins tonight. I like how Rollins was throwing a fit after the match. No, Kane! No, Kane! No! I don't know why I'm using a British accent. No! But that was great. Next up is Lana and Rusev. So, Lana has a promo. They address the babyface reaction that she's getting, the positive reaction that she is getting. Fandango comes along and tells Lana to give in to the love. Accept the embrace of the audience. Accept it because you are the new face of the Divas division and stuff like that. I don't know where I was going with that, but Rusev appears and shuts her down. Did Mark Merrow take over Rusev and did Sable take over Lana? I'm just saying, this seems very familiar. Next thing we know, we see Rusev do a shooting star press, which would be awesome. Be real with me. Would that not be awesome? Down below. Rusev doing a shooting star press. So Mark Merrill, Rusev fought Fandango. I'm gonna do that from now on. I'm just gonna let that stick. We want Lana chance, and then during the match, Fandango meets Lana, and she starts doing the Fandango, and it was great. And the crowd just went nuts for it. Rusev kicks her out. Really? I mean, it's not Sable and Mark Merrill, but it might as well be. The crowd boos. Rusev defeats Fandango with the accolade. You know, man, I'm just going to have to accept it. I just am. I think Lana's going to be amazing when she goes off on her own and becomes the babyface of the Divas division. She's going to be awesome. She's going to be this generation's Sable, Sunny, that main hot diva in the PG era. We'll see what happens. But knowing the WWE, they'll let her get away with it because she's hot. So, not saying Nikki and all of them aren't hot, but I'm sorry, Lana. Oh, just saying, man. And I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for her to pull a Kofi Kingston. You know how Kofi Kingston back in 2009 had that Jamaican accent, and then he just started speaking English. I'm just waiting for her to say, you know what? Screw Russia. I love America. I'm just waiting for it. It's going to be awesome. Side note, NXT has a documentary on ESPN coming. I think that's tomorrow. I might check that out. I do a review on it too. Don't hold me to that. Depends on how good it is. So, Stardust fought R-Truth. See, I don't know why I thought I was going to get everything I wanted, but I tweeted before this match, if you really, really love me, WWE, you will restart. You will restart Stardust versus Goldust. Didn't happen. Just did not happen. Instead, we got Stardust versus R-Truth. I see no point in him being Stardust if we're not going to do him and Goldust. I just don't get it. But I do like the Cody chants. He got a lot of them. And R-Truth got distracted by, okay, this is how it works. He brought out this trick-or-treat bag, and then R-Truth pulled out some spiders, and he just got distracted, and he lost. He lost to fake spiders. Fake spiders. I don't know, man. It was funny to me. I just laughed. It was silly, but I laughed at it. It was nice. And then, it gets better. So John Cena comes out. And I read about this earlier today, but I wasn't going to hold my breath. John Cena comes out, and to a great ovation, Montreal was singing John Cena Sucks. I love that. I hope that sticks. Every single time he comes out, we should get that. John Cena Sucks. John Cena Sucks. I love it. I love it, man. I love that the WWE is acknowledging the boos, too. And John Cena is reacting to them. It's something fresh. It's new. This is what we've been waiting to see, okay? I'm not saying John Cena is going to turn heel. Honestly, you can keep him as he is right now. Just keep reacting to the boos naturally. How would John Cena react to those boos? Okay, react to them in that way then. It was just really cool. And he was even a good sport about it. Then we got the Ole chants. And, you know, man, even then, I was like, I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to get my hopes up because I don't think Sami Zayn is going to come out. But then the crowd started chanting for Sami Zayn, and I said, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. I want Sami Zayn. Go ahead and disappoint me. I don't care. I just want Sami Zayn. Please let it be Sami Zayn. He starts teasing the audience, talking about passion and never giving up. Says he's going to beat Rusev, and he starts to heal up a little bit, and he gets the crowd all rallied up, and I'm all rallied up. And then he issues the challenge. Bret Hart comes out. I said, okay, he's not going to wrestle. He's going to introduce the next guy. Get inside the ring, Bret Hart. Come on. He starts talking, and then Heath Slater comes out, and I was like, Heath, don't do this to me right now. Take your shitty ass backstage right now. You jobber-sucking ass punk. Take your ass backstage. I don't want it. But it was nice. It was cool seeing Heath Slater come out and get that heel heat. He a three-man band. It was great. And then he got to the ring. Bret Hart knocked his ass out. And then he made the introduction. He's a man from Montreal. The hottest star, one of the hottest stars on NXT. Sami Zayn, that place lost it. And I'm talking like Bret Hart returning in 2010, lost it. I'm talking like The Rock returning, lost it. I'm talking like Stone Cold Steve Austin returning, lost it. It was amazing. I lost it. It was a great moment. Sami Zayn on Raw, and he's fighting John freaking Cena. I'm going to say that again. I don't think you guys heard me. He's fighting John freaking Cena on his debut. Guys, yes. 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 It was a great way to debut him. I got a little worried because, you know, after I calmed down, of course, I was like, oh my God, Sami Zayn's on Raw. And then, like 5 minutes in, he pops his shoulder. And I'm thinking, oh, crap. Did he injure himself already? Oh, Jesus Christ. And here's the thing. I don't know if it was a work or it was legit. Maybe it was legit. But honestly, it helped the match. And it creates some legit sympathy for Sami Zayn and made him the babyface. And, of course, John Cena was going to be the heel regardless. But it made it work. That dynamic worked a lot better with Sami Zayn being hurt. He just goes straight heel in the match and starts beating up Sami Zayn. And Sami was selling like hell. I love the turnbuckle dive. I like when he dives through the turnbuckle and hits that spinning DDT. That's amazing. Every time he hits it, he does all his other stuff. He did the Blue Thunder Bomb. He did the dive over the ropes. We didn't get the Haluva kick. That's fine. To me, the fact that he did not hit his finisher and then had John Cena kick out of it was fine with me. To me, what made this match for Sami Zayn was one thing. Him kicking out of the Attitude Adjustment. This guy who is a rookie kicked out of the Attitude Adjustment. He kicked out of the Attitude Adjustment. How many people do you know kicked out of the Attitude Adjustment? Go ahead. How many people do you know? Miz, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Edge. I'm going to say Jericho, most likely. Not that many, guys. Sami Zayn joins that list. He kicked out. Now, granted, Bad News Barrett kicked out too, I think. But at the exact same time, it's really cool to see him kick out. That just put him up there. And then the reaction from John Cena, he was all like, are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me right now? That was great. But he still beat Sami Zayn. He had a hell of a fight. A hell of a fight. See, to me, despite losing to John Cena, he did lose. To me, John Cena did for Sami Zayn what Kurt Angle did for John Cena. It was a great, memorable debut match. And he left the ring and let the audience, praise him. I might even say this is similar to The Undertaker versus Jeff Hardy on Raw in 2002. They had that ladder match, and Jeff Hardy came that close to beating The Undertaker. And then after the match, Taker just raised his hand. That's what that is. Great moment. Oh, he's a star. Before he even officially debuts, he's a star on the main roster. Well done. Well done. That was a great, great segment. My favorite segment of the night. My favorite segment of the entire night. All right, let's go ahead and wrap the rest of this up. Bella Twins come out. They get ambushed by Naomi and Tamina. Let me just say this. I'm happy that Tamina's back, first off. And I like the fact that she's a lackey. Tamina, unfortunately, will never be Divas champion. She won't. But she makes a great muscle for a Divas champion. I think Naomi, to me, is starting to get into her own. I like the new look she had. Kind of a bad girl look. It's pretty cool with the braids. And she a thug. She a real thug. I think for me, I think this is going to work. What I'm worried about, and I'm trying to put this as best as I can, I don't want Naomi to become a chicken shit heel. I don't want her to be one of those, oh, I'm a heel. Oh, no, I'm scared of you because I'm a bad guy. No, okay. I want her to be a straight up thug, a straight up gangster. I will fight you, and I don't need anybody, okay? Now, I know what they're trying to do. They're going to give her a posse, and next thing you know, we have Cameron and Alicia Fox and Layla and her, and then she's going to hide behind them. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't. the idea of a posse sounds nice, but I don't want I don't want another New Day. I don't want the whole, okay, give her all the black female wrestlers and have them protect her because they're black and she a thug. And no. Okay, just make her a badass Divas champion who isn't afraid and is a heel. Can I have that, please, if you love me? But this was nice. I'm not going to push my luck. This was nice. Naomi needs to get that belt as soon as possible. Then we got King Barrett. I think Bad News Barrett is done. I think we're now on to King Barrett. Cuts a short promo, talks about how things are going to change, and all hail King Barrett, sure. Tag team match, Neville, Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus and King Barrett. I like Neville's new entrance. I like how they're adding more things to it. I like the whole Dudley Boys missiles exploding on stage. That's nice. Solid match. Nothing else to say about it. Nice cool down match. King Barrett beat Neville with the Royal Bullhammer. Not the Bullhammer, but the Royal Bullhammer. Good stuff. Let's see where it goes. Keep him strong. Keep King Barrett strong. Don't turn him into King Sheamus like in 2010. Then we got the main event. I was hoping that Randy Orton and Roman Reigns would have at least a solid match. And they got overtime like 15 minutes, I think. They went overtime like 15 minutes. But the Authority came out, and I just lost hope. Oh, Jamie Noble is the special guest announcer, and Joey Mercury was the timekeeper, and the special ringside enforcer is Kane, and then Seth Rollins is the special guest commentator, and I already knew how this was going to end. I've seen this before. Match goes on. It was boring. It was lifeless. Nobody cared. The crowd booed it. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is up? Why? And then the Authority interferes in the match, and then Reigns does his over-the-top dive, and I've seen this 3,000 times. I was like, fuck it. And then Dean Ambrose comes out, and I was happy. So I like the very ending where we had all four men inside the ring, and we had all four of them hit their finishers. I think Reigns speared Rollins, and then Orton hits the RKO on Roman Reigns, and then Dean Ambrose hits the Dirty Deeds, and then Dean Ambrose was the last man standing. And the question is, can he be the next WWE champion? And that is how we end Raw. Great episode of Raw. I really enjoyed it. I look forward to reading your comments. I am giving it an A. An A. An A. Oh my God. Yes, it's just as good as the Raw following WrestleMania 31. Really awesome episode of Raw. I really enjoyed it. It was a show where I felt like the WWE was trying, And I hope we get more of these. Don't give us lackluster Raws all the time. I'm not saying every Raw has to be great, but I don't want to have lackluster shows because. You know what I'm saying, guys? So, thoughts down below. What match was your favorite? Are you excited for Payback? Did this show do enough to get you excited for the upcoming pay-per-view? If that's the case, then good on WWE. I'm going to cut it off right here. Thank you guys for joining for this live edition of Raw. Again, if you really liked it, let me know. And I will most likely do this every single week if you guys want me to. If you guys are going to watch it every single week. So let me know down below. But this is your boy, the Lex Man, signing off. You guys take care. Peace.